What up, fam? If you saw the title of this video, you know what's coming up. Just recently, I uploaded my best prank of all time, and based on the insane amount of positive feedback, I think you guys agree with me. If you haven't seen that video yet, you really have to watch that first. It'll make this reaction video way more enjoyable, and I promise it's worth every single minute of your time. But right now, I'm gonna show you Ashley and her coworker Keely reacting to the insane series of prank calls that I pulled off on them over the course of 5 months. This video also gives a lot of insight into what was going through my head and Ashley's while this whole intricate prank was going down. I even learned about a lot of stuff that I had no idea happened. There's also a story about how they almost apprehended the wrong Juanito. It's insane. Let's get into it.
Thank you for calling. This is Kiwi speaking. How may I help you?
Yeah, hola, ¿cómo estás, Kiwi? How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm the delivery driver here. I haven't the meat. I want to see what I can come bring it.
Let me put my manager on the phone really quick and she'll give you an answer to that. Hello, this is Ashley.
Yeah, hello, Ashley. It's Juanito. I have some meat here. I want to bring it here with a Cisco. I have a steak, a chicken, a shrimp. The freezing unit inside my truck, unfortunately, I think a circuit breaking or something like this.
Bring it over here and I'll check it out. I'll look at it.
Don't smell it too much. You get it too close, it's gonna smell, it's gonna make you a little bit sick.
I was literally trying to rope you in so that you would be like, I don't want the meat, but you were like, just bring it over. You're being super chill about it.
Well, yeah, and so we had so much going on, so I was like, barely paying attention. I'm like, okay, yeah, just bring the meat, like, we'll check it out, whatever.
But can you just like not tell on me, just keep it like a hush hush?
Yeah, Kitty, I don't even know your name, so...
Yeah, but I'm Juanito, remember, you know?
Oh, yeah, Juanito, okay.
Obviously, I assumed the first thing you did was, hey, Cisco, somebody just...
Yeah,
get...
that was exactly what we get our meat deliveries at like 5 o'clock, or we get all of our deliveries at like 5 o'clock in the morning, so I was like, they forgot our meat? Like, yeah, bring it if you forgot it, because we had to order that day.
You did?
So,
you had to order that day?
And we had to order that morning, so I was like, you forgot my meat, dude. Like, yeah, bring it.
Was it just confusing? Because like...
No, it was just confusing.
You remember me? I called you last week about the food?
Yeah, you actually called me yesterday about the food.
Yeah, sorry, time flies. You know, I haven't slept. I've been very sad about this. I lost my job.
I'm sorry to hear that.
But I was wondering, can
really
I
sorry to
go
hear
to working there to pick up a couple shift because, you know, money is very tight. I have to send money back to my familia and, you know, it's very hard.
Oh, no, baby, we don't have anything open. I'm sorry.
I know, but I can be a cook. I can make you taquito, pajita, tacos, guacamole, avocado. Like, I can do whatever you need. I can help you.
Oh, yeah, we don't need anybody. Thank you, though.
Okay, well, can I be your intern? How about the internship? I can try to, you know, prove myself to you because, please.
Oh my god. Ashley straight up hung up on my face.
Hello, Courtney, how may I help you?
Yeah, hello, Courtney. How are you?
Who's Courtney?
She was one of those people that made an impression on everybody. She was a fitness trainer and bodybuilder.
Gotcha.
So, female fitness trainer, bodybuilder.
Shredded.
She was ready to whoop her ass.
Yes, so
She was ready to whoop my
I think
ass.
she's featured in the video too. It sounds like she was ready to whoop some ass. She's in there later on.
What's your last name?
Ito, I-T-O. Can you ask Ashley maybe because she hired me and I talked to her.
Sir, I've been told to tell you that you're not allowed to come here.
Oh my
If you come
god.
here, we will have to call the police.
I just want to feed my baby and you're being so rude. I want to feed my baby and you have a no heart. You have a no heart. Necesito retribution.
Is that all, sir?
See,
I'm not going to stay on the phone.
I know, but listen.
Honestly, part of me wanted to come in here and just like have an issue with my food, be like, I need to speak to a manager. Necesito. But I didn't know it was like the other like employees in here, like other customers. She was all about it. The thing is, I didn't quite understand the bond you guys had here. If I knew, I would have came in here like I own the place, be like, let's do this, let's get this right.
I guess we had one of your associates come by and ask us for a small favor on the 24th of January. I was just curious when we were going to be hearing back or getting paid back for that stuff or what the plan was.
Okay, right. I look at a food trade.
I mean, how often is the whole food trade, like, is that a thing in the restaurant industry? Because I assumed, I was like, it's not far-fetched. I was like, oh, I need like some tomatoes real quick, like, you know, our supplier was later.
I mean, we do that sometimes, but mostly, like, for food trades, it's like, will give us like a pizza and we'll give them like tacos.
Neighboring
and shit like that.
It's like when you guys get
Right
sick of your
around
own
here.
food, you're like, let's diversify a little bit.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right.
Juanito. Do you have a Juanito there?
No,
I do not.
Now, there was a guy that was calling me this week. I think you got scammed is basically what I'm going to say. I got a guy named Juanito that's called my store like 3 times in the past week.
Honestly, I love the whisper contact. She's like, this guy called me too. He had a family. Also, it wasn't Guatemala, it was El Salvador. So clearly you didn't care that much.
He's from somewhere that wasn't here, but they needed flank steak.
I understand. Honestly, now that I think about it, he was sitting at the bar like tearing up afterwards, looking really distraught, and then he ordered a couple drinks, said like, hey, my manager Ashley, you can put it on her tab. We felt bad for the guys. We gave him a couple drinks. So you're telling me he took 20 pounds of flank steak and some drinks and
20 pounds.
He got scammed?
Yes.
So there's no chance I'm getting that 20 pounds of flank steak from you guys, huh?
Yeah, no, we don't even call it the 20 pounds of flank steak.
Gotcha.
Wow, that is super crazy.
Honestly, hearing this lady completely believe me as Russell is so gratifying.
Felt pretty good about it, honestly.
I walked to every single restaurant on the wall, and I was like, hey, if anybody comes in here asking for any saying that I sent them, no boy, if I need it, I will come get it myself.
We also bashed so hard for being a manager that would just openly give meat to anybody that walked through the door. Like, oh yeah, I work
20
at this
pounds is quite a
restaurant.
bit.
That's what I'm saying. Like, who the hell are you, guy? Why would you do that? And why would you call us?
It's a whole
thinking that
knapsack.
We're going to replace it for you because you know, as managers, we're like, what the hell is going through your mind?
Why would you ever do that?
Why would you do that?
Then this is the callback.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah, hello, Cameron. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Oh, who's working today? What manager? Because we're afraid.
I have Ashley.
Boom. I remember when I had that happen, I was like, I really hope it's Ashley. I really hope it's Ashley. Yeah, I have Ashley. It's like, I'll take it.
This is Jorge calling from the Mexican Cafe. I was calling to your associate. He explained to you what happened?
This is the...
Juanito.
Yeah, you just flat out say, Juanito.
I was like, Mexican cafe. There's no such thing as a Mexican cafe.
I don't know if I was trying to say Mexican Inn Cafe. Is there a place nearby? I don't remember. I just made it up.
No.
Okay, but the goal was to just make you feel suspect about it and be like, clearly it worked. Like Juanito.
Mexican cafe. What are you talking about?
Juanito.
I love that.
Excuse me?
Juanito.
Who's Juanito?
Okay, what can I help you with?
Oh yeah, we are here. We have one issue with the fridge. Unfortunately, you know, the fridge closed down because of a power outage. We need a flank steak.
Flank steak?
See.
And how much do you need?
Like a 20 pound or something like a 20 pounds.
If you can send somebody at 3 o'clock to pick it up.
Okay, I'm gonna come and I will see you at a ceremony. Okay, at 3 o'clock.
At 3 o'clock. Okay.
Okay, thank you. Okay.
He just called me today asking to borrow flank steak.
No way.
Isn't that pretty believable? I'm like, no way, really?
When I listen to it now, I'm like, no, none of that is believable at all. But in the moment, it was so believable. Like, yes, no way you're going through it with us. Like, we called the cops and had them come up here
ready.
for 3 o'clock.
Yeah, I was ready. I was like, we're gonna beat this motherfucker. Yeah.
You want to come over?
I'll see if I can come by. I'm actually I have literally an appointment with my mother here in an hour, so I'm gonna try to go there.
You know, the funny part is, like, literally, you ambushed me with that, and I'm like pretty quick on my feet. I just, for whatever reason, I was like, I have an appointment here with my mother in an hour. I was like, I'll do what I can. Yeah, I love that you invited me. Like, do you want to come watch this shit go down? Like, this is gratifying for you too, isn't it?
3 o'clock. I'm singing this mother.
I love that so much.
Right now. I'm so mad and excited to catch this guy.
So funny. Man. This is hilarious now.
Yeah, hello Ashley. How are you?
Hey Juanito, what's up?
Amazing.
What do you mean? It's Jorge. I'm not Juanito. It's Jorge.
Okay, I don't have any meat.
Okay.
Okay, last time I tried to come into you and I saw like somebody outside, like a policia or something. You know, I don't know. It's kind of strange. So I was confused.
If you come up here, I will have the police on you. You want to know why?
Okay.
Because you took my name and used it at another restaurant.
All fair, all
That's
true.
fraud, Juanito. That's exactly what that is. That's criminal fraud. Don't do that again. Because the police will find you and they will take you to prison for the rest of your life.
Honestly, I loved that so much. There were so many comments of being like, man, like they were.
Liam Neeson.
No, I mean, the Liam Neeson. The reason why the Liam Neeson. Yeah, I will find you and I will catch you for taking these things. You will go to jail for the rest of your life. It was amazing. I was like, some serious, like, gold-plated flank steak.
I watch a lot of TV, so.
Honestly, it was seriously threatening. I respect that.
Actually, on the other line with a guy that's name is Juanito, and he's been going around using my name at the restaurant.
No, please. Oh my.
So if I can get an officer to come up my floor and sit out for a little while, I'll have a policeman
The
right.
way you said Juanito, so definitive. Every time it's like, Juanito, I know what you're doing. I loved
didn't call
it.
the cops at all.
Really?
I was
Amazing.
totally fabricating that.
You pulled the phone away for a second? Was that what it was? One of my questions I was wondering, did you call the cops or not?
We already did last time and they thought we were crazy.
It's like, you gotta start like the girls who cried wolf. It's like, let's not call too many times.
Like, how many times should we call them about this fictional character?
He came in yesterday as Luis into our restaurant and tried to pull off another like scam of some sort, and I just want to let you know that we got him arrested and had him taken away.
Yes.
Hopefully that's somewhat gratifying, but we literally had to tackle the dude as he was like trying to flee the restaurant.
Juanito's gone.
Who are you talking to
Sorry, I'm
here?
telling somebody else Juanito.
Who are you talking to here?
I
Because
don't
like,
know
that was
anybody.
so bad. I heard you whispering in the background. You were like, Juanito's gone, guys. Praise the Lord.
Juanito's gone. We're all so excited right now.
It was pretty dramatic though. He was literally screaming on the ground. He's like, I'm gonna be a grandfather. He was like screaming it.
Oh my
So, like,
God.
I wanted to give the girl some closure because I felt bad, like just letting her sit. But oh my God, how funny would it be to have Juan call back in like 2 days? Be like, see, I post a man. I'm gonna be a grandfather. Or calling from jail.
What did you do afterwards? Like, did you tell any of your associates where you're like, oh my God, someone's locked up with Juanito, like he called me?
Everybody after every phone call. I was mad, but I guess it was low-key funny like the whole time because we were laughing about it the whole time. It was every time you called, we were literally in the middle of lunch rush. So it was always like, man, I don't have time to be on the phone with you, but I feel fucking bad, but get the f- off my line.
Oh my
trying
God.
to be professional.
Yeah.
It was gratifying to know that he was in jail. Like I said, I
bet.
searched
No one.
the county jail roster for Juanito.
For Juan, last name
looking-
Ito.
Yes, looking for someone trying to put a face to the voice
God,
and
that's
just
amazing.
everything behind it. No luck. Juan, Ito.
Ito, I-T-O.
Juanito just got released, and he sure as hell hasn't forgotten about Ashley.
New character.
Yeah, hello Ashley, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. I'm actually calling from the contract detention facility. I'm a guard here, and we have one inmate who was just released today. He has you down here as a point of contact. So I was calling to see when you were, I guess, going to come by to pick him up.
So at this point, you immediately knew who he's referring to, right? Like, or
Yeah.
you assumed like Juanito?
This motherfucker put me down as his point of contact.
Do you know who I'm talking about? It's Mr.
Juanito?
Yeah,
I love that. When you cut me off, it was like,
Oh yeah, I don't even know this guy. He's called my store a couple of times, but that's it. Juanito, you can't call here anymore, dude.
But I have nobody. You know, my wife, she don't have no car. She have no car.
I hope things work out for you, man.
What about you?
I hope everything works out for you. God bless you.
honestly, my favorite part,
Oh my
I
God!
was losing it.
Yeah, at least I got blessed. God bless
The fact that you blessed me was just like so sweet.
My God! Hey Ashley, how's it going? This is Russell.
I got a call from Juanito the other day.
No way, because I was actually calling you about something that just happened at our restaurant last night.
At this point, you literally, I mean, you took the bait that I put out like quite perfectly. I was like, I'm gonna call her with a Juanito-esque scenario and play dumb, like, it can't be Juanito, like he's in jail.
Yeah, no, I was ready for
And then
it.
this is what happened.
Somebody broke one of our back windows and like broke into the restaurant. We're looking around, the registers weren't touched, and like we didn't have any equipment taken, like silverware plates, anything like that. But it looks like our freezer was broken into, and oddly enough, there's literally 45 pounds
45 pounds.
missing from our freezer that we just had delivered like 2 days ago. But I was like confused because I'm like, could it be Juanito? But he's locked up. Like
No, he got released.
he got released.
Yes, he wrote me down as Desmond. Yeah, Russell, let me get a phone number for you and let me call you right back.
I wanted you to give me your number because I was like, in my mind, I was like, oh my God, so much I can do with her phone number if I get her phone number.
Great. Is there a number I can reach you back, like a cell phone or anything, or?
Yeah, let me give you my cell phone number.
So
Okay, perfect. And we can directly on that line, or call you back to the restaurant?
Yeah, definitely call me on my cell
All right, perfect. Thanks so much. We'll be in touch soon.
All right, sounds good.
Oh my God!
I was so happy
We have
about
acquired her cell phone number. Oh my God! Do y'all know what I can do with her cell phone number?
I was
Now
so
I
good.
called her back on her cell phone with the restaurant number showing up on the caller ID at 7 a.m. when the restaurant was dead empty.
I apologize.
I was on the way here. I said, this motherfucker.
What were you thinking when your phone rings and it's from the store that allegedly is empty. What were you thinking when like it was calling?
One of my prep ladies were here.
And just like calling you up?
Yeah.
Your tone of voice is pretty great here.
Hello, Ashley. Where is everybody?
Hello.
Yeah, Ashley, it's me.
How did you get my number?
Well, I found the number here on the paper.
On the paper.
Hey, look.
You cannot call my cell phone.
Oh
you
my
cannot call my cell phone.
She hung up, dude. Let's call her again.
Oh my god.
Groggy ass morning voice.
I was literally awake, like I woke up to do this.
Yeah, Ashley.
Where are you at right now?
No, I leave already. You know, I go to get a breakfast at McDonald's.
McDonald's on Parkway?
See?
Okay.
I was like,
All right, I'll be
I had my buddy who was working with me on this concept. Like he's literally in France working with me remotely on it. He's like tuning in, and he on his end he's like rapidly googling. He's like McDonald's, and he's like this one, say it's this one.
The cops are like, you know, nothing's happening in that one. We've got somebody there already. I was telling the cops, I was like, he says that he sees Gino from across the park. They're like, no, he's over there. We're gonna go right now. We're gonna follow you over there.
Oh my god.
When we went to that McDonald's, the cops go in there and they're like looking around, right? I go in there first and like, I don't see anybody. I'm just kind of waiting. And they come in like 5 minutes behind me. And they're like looking everybody up and down, and they see a guy with a blue shirt with brown pants, like, poor guy. And they're like, shoot, what's your name? And he was Juanito.
No way!
I swear to God.
His name was Juan?
Yes, he was Juan. They pull out his ID, they're like going through his like taking him outside, talking to him.
Poor
like,
man.
they're like all shakedown. And then they're like, hey, that's not him. And I was like, oh God, I feel so
The
bad.
coincidence
like,
is in real. I mean, I feel kind of bad about that too. Poor guy. Do you know his number? Can we get him a pack of flank steak too? Or?
Yeah. He's like, yeah, my wife's in the hospital. She's having a baby. I just came to get breakfast right quick.
Oh my god,
So,
poor
like,
guy. But again, that's like another testament to the fact that this prank just went down absurdly well. Like just a coincidence, like how like the planning just like literally fell into place one at a time. It was insane.
Brown pants and a blue t-shirt.
Okay. All right. All right, man. Give me like 10 minutes.
Okay, perfect. Okay. I was gonna call and say, Ashley, I know this topic.
It was 3 days later, and I had a great plan. And that was to call Ashley as Russell and say something like, Juanito's dead. Have some dramatic music, ding, and then go on to tell her about how he broke into my meat freezer last night and accidentally got locked inside.
I wanted that to be the end of this masterpiece so badly. I was like, literally, there's like 40 minutes of just like golden moments and twists and turns. I was like, if I can get this ending where I make it seem like Juanito's like frozen inside this freezer next to like a cut of flank or like holding it like, but I really wanted it to work. And there's a very definitive point in this where I'm very big on like picking up on tone differences. So the second you said hello to me or recognized who I was, my heart dropped and I was like, like something is off. This is not the usual bubbly Ashley who's excited to hear from Russell. Like, oh hey Russell, let's swap notes. How you doing today? Then this is what went down.
Hey Ashley, how are you? It's Russell. Hey, what's going on now? I was just calling to check your
I knew, I was
message.
like, what?
And I was just calling to give you guys a shout and see what was going on.
The end of this is just me realizing like, I knew something was up the second she said that. So that was like the last call. Then I called you a little while later after you came across it and you were like finally like with the whole, hey, it's me, the jig's up, and you were obviously super f***ing cool about that. Hearing the whole sequence put together, I know that was like a very traumatic, long several months, but I hope once this goes live that it'll just be like a funny ass.
Hilarious.
Like I don't think anything's ever going to top this in terms of like intricacies of pranks, but hopefully one can hope. But
It's probably the best thing that's ever happened to me, honestly.
No,
like,
I'm glad. So like no hard feelings,
no childbirth
but both of you guys
or
no hard
anything
feelings.
like
All right, thank God.
It was very, very
great.
intricate.
Yeah, no.
It's great, and I wish I had enough time on my hands to do bullshit.
You have another restaurant you want to call?
Hell yeah, I do.
I mean, this is unusually perfect, but I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna go the extra mile, see what we can do for you. So we'll bring
You're
something
gonna
together, make
have to
something
get
happen.
his new location.
Well, I can call and find out what location Walter's at. He just had a new baby too, so that
Bringing some babies in the mix too. I'm about it. Let's do it. Literally on every single video, whether it was Juanito or a different character, the comments were swarmed. Like, where's Ashley? Bring back Juanito. Hashtag bring back Juanito. They were relentless. They definitely want to see that thing. They were asking about you, what happened, like, you know, is there a part 4, like what's going down? So I think they're gonna be pretty happy that they finally got some closure. This was quite the journey. We got a camera crew and a car to come roll through and help make this happen. So if you guys enjoyed this concept and want to see more reactions, make sure you smash that like button down below. I'm gonna do Ashley's prank request, so hopefully it's gonna be, you know, half as good or as good as this. So make sure you stay tuned, hit the subscribe button. I got some more gold coming up for you guys. So thank you guys for being amazing. Honestly, you were genuinely like the best sports ever. I could not ask for anything better than that. And I'm looking forward to trying out your prank request. So
So there you have it. Again, Ashley was the best sport. She took that thing so well, so major props to her. If you guys enjoyed watching this reaction video, let me know by dropping a like on this down below. Hitting the like button and leaving a comment is the best way to let me know that you appreciate this content. And who knows, maybe if enough of you guys click the like button and leave a comment, YouTube will decide to start showing my videos to more people. Cause I still can't believe that prank masterpiece didn't trend. But regardless, I couldn't be more grateful for the insane amount of positive feedback and likes on that video. So hopefully, if you guys dig this, drop a like on this, leave a comment letting me know what your absolute favorite part of this entire series was. Now I'm gonna get back to work and try to pump out some dope videos for you guys. So thank you guys so much for your continued support. This whole face reveal thing was super daunting for me and I was really nervous about how it would go down. But you guys have been so insanely supportive and I cannot thank you enough for being so positive in the comments. Let me know in the comments what you guys wanna see next. I'm debating about uploading some story time videos explaining kind of more history behind Ownage pranks, telling you guys more about me as a person. I know y'all have so many questions, so let me know what kind of videos you guys want to see come up in the next few weeks. And until next time, toodles! Is this gonna stick? Am I gonna make toodles a thing?